Hey everybody, this is the fourth here, and in this video I wanted to introduce you to a certain technique to help you achieve a wider stereo image for a certain sound. And this technique is doubling or double tracking. So earlier in this tutorial series I mentioned that I don't really care for the Haas effect that much, and the reason isn't because it's a bad technique, it's just that there are better techniques to achieve similar results, and doubling is my preferred method whenever it is possible for me to utilize it. So doubling is what the chorus effect and Haas effect technique wish they were. I really do like to use it instead of the Haas effect whenever possible because I find it sounds so much better and so much more natural. So this is a technique that is commonly used with vocals and is achieved by recording your vocalist singing the same lines twice, then layering those two recordings. So if you have this vocal line here,
this money, 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 money don't run me,
and you wanted to have some stereo width to it, while recording you might record two different takes.
This money, 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 money,
and pan them opposite each other to produce a nice full sound.
This money, 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 money don't run me.
And using this technique, you just don't run into the same monocompatibility issues that you will with the Haas effect as often. And it just sounds really natural, and it's a really great sound in my opinion. So this technique isn't limited to vocals or limited to when you're recording a sound. It can be used with any kinds of instruments, and you can use it with samples as well. And this is something I like to do with certain other sounds to give them a wide stereo image, like claps are a great example that I do this with pretty often. So you can hear I have two different claps here. And if I play them together, you heard that they were panned opposite. It produces a nice stereo wide clap sound. And again, using this instead of the Haas effect is going to sound more natural and probably avoid most of the problems you might encounter with the Haas effect. And you can definitely play around with this technique to see what kind of sounds you might like to use it with. But keep in mind that the sounds do have to be different for this technique to have an effect. If you use the same exact sample and try to pan one version of it left and the other right with no changes to the sound, it's not going to work. And you don't have to limit yourself to using only two samples or two recordings. You could have one panned left, one right, and one center. So for this example, I could add a snare as kind of a center and grounding layer. And for this example, the vocal example,
this money, money,
I could add a deeper vocal as the center and grounding layer.
This money, money, this money, 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 money don't run me.
And you could even do even more with this and use, as many layers as you would like. And if you are using multiple samples, it can definitely be useful to adjust the levels of the different sounds until things sound the way you want it to, until the stereo image is balanced and everything sounds great. Now, if you're using a synthesizer, instead of kind of using multiple instances of the same synthesizer, you will usually have the option to You'll usually have a unison in the synth. Some more simple synthesizers may not have unison, but a lot of the better, more expensive ones will. So you can see here's the original saw wave. And then I can turn the unison on. And it creates a similar effect.
This money, 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 money.
So a little tip I have for using this technique is to, especially if you're using something like vocals, is to play around with the timing of the vocals to get things to sound just right. Because I did say you will avoid certain phasing issues that you have with the Haas effect, but you may in some cases run into certain phasing issues or just different kind of issues that can be fixed by adjusting the timing of the different vocal recordings. And you can hear that if I change it just slightly, it will change the sound some.
This money, money, money. This money, money, money. This money, money. This money, this money, money. This money, money.
So it's pretty subtle, but you should be able to hear a difference. And usually if you hear something that just sounds bad, it should stand out to you. It will sound pretty bad. You can fix that just by making a little bit of an adjustment to the timing of the vocals, and changing their phase alignment and all that will help you avoid that negative sound and allow you to get the best sound possible.